I'm Tova Weiser, and I was Howard Weiser's wife for just over 51 years. Got married very young. I often said I was more lucky than smart. Howard was the child of Holocaust survivors, both of his parents. Howard was born in New York. He grew up on the Lower East Side, then they moved to Crown Heights. They had a grocery store where Howard used to work in the grocery store, and he used to tell the story about his father. There were people who would come in and not be able to pay, and he would say, oh, I'll give you credit, but never anticipating to collect. So there was this sense of just doing for others that he always had growing up, and that was the way he lived his life.
When I started at Coopers and Lybrand, PwC, I popped into Howard's office when I was an intern. And he welcomed me, and he was curious. And that began the relationship of Project Sunshine. And he really helped shape the board and the organization, for that matter.
Howard's leadership was instrumental in the professionalizing of Project Sunshine. He knew this organization inside and out. He treated his nonprofit leadership work with such seriousness that when he was joyful and funny, it was hysterical. He was very funny.
He had this playful side, and he did enjoy, bringing joy to children.
So my grandfather, he definitely loved being silly with us. Sometimes to the point where all the other adults would get frustrated with him. Be like, why are you doing this? And he would be like, no, we're going to continue being silly. We're going to continue being playful.
Oh no, stop doing that, silly.
I think to a certain degree, Project Sunshine was made for him, and he was made for Project Sunshine, because he as a person was someone that inspired joy, inspired meaning in whatever you did.
Howard volunteered just with a very full heart. He just felt so good about giving back to others and making others feel better and just being able to help others, and just sort of paying it forward, basically, is what it came down to. And that's the best legacy anybody could have. He just was a good man. He was a very good man.